Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, and crafters and miners and all them good people out there. I'm back in the world of Minecraft, and this is Papa.Meerkat, by the way. Which I keep trying to forget to say that every morning. Don't know why. Maybe because I'm tired. But as you see, I basically left off where I was yesterday in the last episode, in a little hole in the ground. And the reason why I'm in the hole is because we were exploring my map, which we made it that far, way down there in the corner down there. As that was my goal, is try to finish up my map a bit. Alright, let's see if we can get out of this sticky situation there. Oh man, really? It's almost nighttime? Well, this is not good. It's never a good idea to be out at night. It's an interesting terrain out here. Not as interesting as some I've seen. I remember the way back in the day in Minecraft, you would see like structures like this all the time. Way back there in the distance, there'd be so many crazy mountains and whatnot. They changed the way the world generates, so it's not quite the same. They back in the olden days of Minecraft, there was some weird world gen. You get some cool mountains and stuff, and you would use like special names in the seed, like a Gilgamesh or something, and you get some crazy maps. Alright, there's a creeper and a zombie out this way. Come on over here, weird man. This is One-Eyed Willie from the Goonies. Yeah, I'm old school. The movies I grew up with was like Goonies and the original Transformers and He-Man. That was my childhood. Well, the cartoons nowadays is kind of weird. Alright, I got sheep and some lava. Some larva. Alright, I was like, oh, I want to take a break today because I only got so much sleep last night. I have a weird story for you guys. Personal story. I was up really late last night because my youngest son wasn't going to sleep on time because apparently he took a nap in the car when we were making our way to get some lunch. And man, dang, I can't hit this dude. Just go down, man. Where'd that big one go? There he is. The zombies just keep coming. And that spider. Oh, look at this. It's like the show The Walking Dead. But their knives and whatnot can kill a zombie in one hit if you hit them in the head. Critical strike. And more of them. Oh, no. Stay over there, Enderman. I'm going to try to get to a safe place, and then I will tell you guys about the story I had last night and why I'm so tired. I've only had like an hour and a half of sleep total, which is not good. But the job must go on when it comes to Minecraft, or YouTube in general. Alright, so I'm at the edge of the map here, so it's probably best to start heading north. I'll do this slowly, because I don't want to get knocked down by something. Especially skeletons and creepers. If you guys remember yesterday's episode, I think it was yesterday's episode. I do believe, maybe. Or the day before. I went into a jungle temple and died in one shot. Even though I had full health. That was weird. Was a creeper, of course. And I had a full set of iron armor. I don't know about now, but I did have full set of iron armor. I might wait to tell you guys the story until I get home. So you guys come along on this journey here with me. It's probably a better idea if I take the map and put it here. So I could just switch between sword and map anytime I want. just by rotating the mouse wheel. One click each direction. Ow. Hey, you know I broke both my legs in the last episode. What am I breaking now? My stumps? My kneecaps? Alright. Yeah, I see you coming. It's like, don't go out at night, guys. Don't do it. But I was already out here. I was stuck in a hole when I turned off my game. In this episode, what I'd like to do is head back home. I'll try to discover as much of this map as possible. And then I'm going to try to start building a enchantment room. And I do have enough obsidian to make a nether portal. No. Just raise your shield. It still won't block the damage. Especially explosive damage. How much life I have? Okay, it's still pretty good. Man, my inventory is stacked. Alright. Let's move on out. Keep on and moving. I felt like like one of the original settlers that was moving west during the gold rush or something. The wagon train here in the States. This is what it is. It's that old game from the 80s and 90s, I think it was. It's called the Oregon Trail. That's what this is right now. My goodness, the amount of skeletons. They're the worst. You're the worst. No, hit him. Hit him. So I think I told you guys I was playing Minecraft on the PlayStation 4 with my sons. And here you click the control key when you're in deep enough water, and you automatically go into a swimming animation, which speeds you up, and it feels really, you know, smooth transaction, you know, or interaction or whatever it is between, you know, walking and swimming. But on the old PS4, the swimming animation's there, but how do you initiate it? How do you get it started? I even tried clicking, what was it, R3, which is your sneak button in that game, and it doesn't initiate the swimming animation. It's really the new swimming update, which was previous of this 1.14 update, is extremely cumbersome on the PS4 or consoles, if you will. How do you do it on Switch? There's no L3 or R3. That's a good question. Oh, my sword is about to break, and I gotta keep moving. Watch the creeper come up, and boom! I'm gonna try to remember that I have a story to tell you guys, why I'm so tired. See if I can remember that by the time I get home, safe and sound. Keep my belly full. Do I have an extra sword? No. Oh man, creepy sounds. Yay. That's what you want to hear when you're out here in the nighttime. Spooky. Same as that story I had for you guys from last night. What kept me up. Hey creeper. Stay over there. You never saw a thing. I'm using my Jedi mind tricks. Told the creeper that he did not see anything. All is clear. Another lava pit. Yay. So I might, I don't know, I'm not sure, but I might try to build something special for the nether portal. But I'm not quite ready to go to the nether yet. I'd like to get some enchantments on my equipment before I head there, just to be safe. Morning time purchase. Morning time. That reminds me of a funny story. It was July 4th. Years and years ago, in America, we celebrate July 4th, Independence Day, shoot off fireworks and whatnot. But I was playing an MMO named Final Fantasy 14, not 14, Final Fantasy 11. Sorry. I was playing Final Fantasy 11. Me and my wife were really into that game at the time. Never played WoW or World of Warcraft, the game me and my wife played was Final Fantasy 11, and we miss that game to this day. It was awesome. But I was playing Final Fantasy 11. I remember during 4th of July they had a celebration outside of each town. Where I was at the time was the Hume part where Bastock, I think it's the name of the town, where Humes come from, or the human race. And there's this little mini game that you'd play where you get a paper bass or a paper net or whatever, and you try to scoop up goldfish. It's like a game from Japan for the kids, and and I came up with a saying every time it was showing the screen when you start playing the mini game with the paper scoop. You sit there and wait, and then all of a sudden at the bottom of the screen it'll say goldfish approaches. I was like, a goldfish approaches. I kept saying it every time, and it always made everybody laugh the way I said it. And I'll never forget it either. It was funny. My brother, me, and my wife used to play the heck out of that game. And then we lost it all. I had it on the PlayStation 2. That was the version that I had. Alright, it's daytime, so I can go and finish up this corner and then cut across. So what I do, I remember the original console edition of Minecraft, where you were tied to one map size, and the world had a limit to it. You used to get your map as soon as you start the game, and then you would get some equipment and discover the entire map, and then you could do all your other stuff. That's what I always did. Is that a new town? It looks like it. I like how you can hold something in your offhand and hold the map up at the same time, because before, if you didn't have anything in your offhand, the map was like, it would take up a huge portion of your screen. It was annoying. You had to look down, and then look back up again, look down. But this is a lot better. Ooh, this village is a normal one. This is like the old standard original village. Or is this the same one near my house? Kind of looks really familiar. With the two churches over there? Yeah, I think it is the one I've already discovered. The one I was trying to defend with the raiders, like episode 2 or 3. I did find one villager left, even though everybody's gone. There is one villager left. He's over there by the gardens, and he sells wheat. Yeah, this is that same village. There he is, Mr. Farmer, the only one that was in this town anymore. Yeah, wheat and bread. Lame. Oh, they got blast furnace here. Nice. Nice. But I think I'm somewhat safe now. The story I have is why I stayed up, was up most of the night. Was that I was up around 11:40 or something. My son was still awake, you know, up to 11 o'clock, and I was watching some YouTube video about it was oh, what's his name? I can't remember. The Icarus Lives, I think. He does a lot of Doom mod, you know, Doom mod showcases and stuff like that. And he was doing the Aliens, yeah, an Aliens mod for Doom, and I want to check it out. Not Doom, yeah, it was for Doom. What am I even thinking? And I was just watching that video, and I kept hearing a kid say in the other room, which is I'm in a bedroom, and then my wife was asleep. I thought my youngest son was awake, still, because he fell asleep in the car on the way to getting some lunch. So it kept him up, and I was trying to let my wife sleep and watch the video. So yeah, I was trying to be quiet, you know, and had the TV on low, but I could barely hear it. ended up, of course, being around 11:40 something at night, and I was getting ready to go to sleep, and I kept hearing, all of a sudden, I kept hearing a kid say "Mom" several times, and it was not extremely loud, but it was loud enough to hear and know exactly what it was saying. And I was like, "Oh, Homer, this is my youngest son." I was like, "Just go to sleep. You can't be trying to wake up Mom, or whatnot." So I go out in the living room, towards the kids' room, and they're both asleep. My youngest son did already go to sleep. And I was like, "Who was saying Mom in a child's voice?" And they said the name, the mom was called out at least like 6 to 8 times, not in rapid succession, but quick enough, for me to get up and actually go out there and say, "Hey, why aren't you asleep? You need to go to sleep." But by the way, that's my youngest son's name is Homer. But he needed to go to sleep. But yeah, I go out there, everybody's asleep. My sons are asleep, and I was like, then who was saying "Mom"? "Mom" over and over again. That was creepy. Just to let you guys know, that was a bit creepy last night. I told my wife when she got up this morning, I was like, "Yeah, I think we got a ghost or something. We're haunted." That was weird. And spooky at the same time, so it kept me up last night. And then after the Spook Fest happened, yeah, I got more of this. After the Spook Fest happened, the mom being called several times, I then there was a crash sound outside. Like something hit the side of the house and it shook the house. But it didn't wake nobody else up. It just woke me, it just kept me up. So that was another thing that happened to me last night. Alright, let's take this stuff off. Put the new stuff on. There we go. Tools. Yeah, where's the arrows at? There they are. Need to make some more arrows soon. This is armor. That's the jewels. TNT, which I've been putting into tools right here. Why I've been putting this in tools instead of blocks, because it is technically it's a block, is because it's a tool that you can use to break stuff down. It's kind of hard to define certain items in this game. I got 12 emeralds. Yay. Another golden horse armor. Let's put all this in here for now. We might repair it if it's even worth repairing. Go back to ores. I'm like distracting myself and not getting what I'm trying to get done here. Okay, these are crafted blocks. These are normal blocks. And that's a crafted block too. And saddle. Where did I put saddle? Tools? No, they are misc items. As you notice, I don't have the enchanted books in here anymore because I put them over here. Probably did that in the last episode, but I can't remember. And I picked up this clay. I want to pick up some more because if you remember in the last episode, if you watched it, I said I was going to build a smoker room for cooking, and I was going to have the chimney out of actual bricks, so it looks, authentic and nice. All right. Well, we did explore more of that map. We just got like the center area. Oh, I didn't bring it out to explore that little line there. I do need to build me a new tool. My sword is destroyed here. I can always build an anvil, but anvils are expensive. Let's take all this. Let's go ahead and build an anvil. I might stick it over here by the loom. Why not? Alright, I think I need 3 blocks. This is how expensive it is. Way too expensive. And then you go bam, bam, and bam. Blocks. 1 anvil. Put it down here. New recipe learned. Clank. Clank. And this is how you can name your weapons too if you need to. But I don't think iron tools are really worth repairing. Let's see how much it's going to cost me to repair this one. 4. It doesn't tell me how many of these. Oh, I see. It's going to take all 4 to actually level it up, too. I still don't think it's worth repairing an iron sword. Diamond, yes. Iron, no. Alright. Well, now I kind of want to start building my, actually I need to go back down here. I want to kind of start building the enchantment room. I'll take this and put the map up here in the corner. Take my bookshelves. I'm going to build something special around it, but I'm going to probably build the special housing for it on the off camera, like I have been doing. And I might build it over there. But I'm just going to start building the actual enchantment room itself, where the bookcases and the table, and then build something around it that's going to look. I'm thinking about a wizard's tower or something similar to a wizard's tower that's going to reach like a little high up there, but have the enchantment area down here. But it's going to be like a thin tower, kind of smallish, and head up. If you ever seen the movie, the Disney movie, The Sword and the Stone, the King Arthur story, I was thinking about something similar to the Merlin's tower. It's all like rickety, or just like something similar to that. Alright, now if I put this down, I want it kind of close to the house area, let's say about here, right? Yeah, and then you got to have a space around it so all this is open. So, go right here, right there, and every bookcase you put down is leveling up the table. It takes more and more to level up something. Like this is 2, it can go up to 7 right now. Alright. Just try and make the outline here. I got 3 books left. Got 1 book left, so let's put that in the back. Alright, what's my level now? 16. That's not too bad. But I'm not even level 16, I'm only level 13. But you could fill this up at 2 blocks high. So this space be filled, this space will be filled, all of it around to here. And then you can have this opening right here. And if you have all this filled in except for the opening here, and then have it too high, like this, that'll be max level, actually way beyond max level, I do believe. I think the table only goes up to level 30, not unless they changed it. If they did, then it'll be a lot higher. But I'm going to build around this, maybe. There's not very much room though, and it's really close to this wall, so I might move it all over, like over here. Like clear out all this dirt, and then move this over here to this side, and then build a tower. Yeah, because look how far I have right here. I don't have very much building room next to this wall. But I'll keep it just like this for now. And if you want to lower the level, if you have the full library around it, all the way up to out to here, if you have a full library, there's a way to block this thing and basically lowers level without breaking your bookcases. All you have to do is place torches like this, and it'll lower the level of the table. Not unless they changed it. Yeah, see, it goes to 10, it was 16. So you're blocking the knowledge from getting into the table, which you see sometimes those little white symbols flying through. So if you want to lower the level of the table, put torches down on the inside of the books that's facing the enchantment table, if that makes any sense. So if you're not quite the level that you need to level something up, then put a couple of torches down, check it again. But yeah, I'm going to break all this down, even though it's going to cost me a lot of wood. Wood is free because I got a tree farm just over there. So off camera, I'm going to break everything down, move it over here. But I have to clear all this out. Now I'm going to try to build a tower around it and make it reasonably high with a nice roof. Alright, but I'll just keep that there so I can maybe enchant something. Wow, I already went through the door before it was open. Weird. Alright, I still got my rabbit's foot, guys. I still got it. I wonder if the rabbit's foot actually has any effect on you getting, any kind of loot chance or something. I'm going to look for water holes, and I'm going to try to make some bricks. So let's see if we can find some water holes. Let's look at the map here. There is a river coming up over here. All this road needs to be fixed. It looks like garb, as in garbage. Oh. Cave. Welcome to the Cave of Wonders, where you find nothing except creepy sounds. That's a pretty creepy sound too. I was like, do I want to be down here now? I don't want to be here. Yeah, they must have added these new sounds with the latest updates. They're just getting creepier and creepier too. I think they're all done by C418 or the group at Mojang. It's like, guys, quit putting in the creepy sounds. It's Minecraft. I've already had a creepy night last night and I couldn't sleep because of it. And now you're putting in creepy sounds in my Minecraft game? It's creepy enough when you have a creeper come up behind you and all you hear is and boom. Because they're silent, you can't really hear them. Sometimes you'll hear footsteps if you're quiet enough. Alright. I'll take my torch back. Get out of creepy sound cave. I want to try to find some more clay so I can cook it up into bricks. And I want to try to, I'm not sure if I'm going to have time in my video to do it, but I want to build some kind of smoker room for cooking. If I build a chimney, as you know, the smoker actually in-game will put off smoke. So if you have a real chimney that's open, then that smoke will come out of the top of the chimney. And it looks realistic. Alright, is there any clay in here? Any at all? Apparently there's an achievement to catch a fish in a bucket. Kind of want to try it out. Let's just keep that water right there. I saw some fish over here. Do you just click on the fish? No. How do you catch them? Got them. There it is, tactical fishing. Bucket of salmon. Weird. I guess I could put this in like a little hole of water somewhere that I have. And you can keep a fish. They'll probably despawn anyways. But I got the achievement for it. So yes, there is an achievement for catching fish in a bucket. But the only fish I've ever seen in the water is salmon. I've never seen any other types. Not so far. Is there any other type besides that? Wow, that was all the clay I got. No, I hope there's some over here. Oh, like one block. Nice. But on the PC, I figured out how to do the new swimming animation when you're underwater, and it makes you swim really fast too. See, but on the console, it's like that just does not happen. I don't know how or why they bring in a swimming update on the PlayStation or the Xbox. That is hard to use. How do you initiate the move? Because I use the equivalent on the PlayStation would be actually the control key sprint, and not crouch, which is shift. So the shift key on the PlayStation or console would be L3 and not R3. I might have to try that. Squid. I remember when they added squid. Those seemed like a many moons ago. I remember there was a time when there was just pigs and cows and those chickens that people kept calling chickens and or ducks. And zombies used to drop feathers. I remember those days. Yeah, zombies didn't drop rotten flesh, or a chance of potato or carrot, or an iron ingot. Nope, what they dropped was a feather. Which I don't even understand why Notch did that. Why would a zombie drop a feather? You. Salmon. I'm doing this the great salmon uh, migration. They've gone red too, means they already mated or in the process of mating. Yeah, I watched a lot of nature shows growing up. When you got the channel in America, it's AETN or PBS. Yeah, you get a lot of like Nova, the show Nova. I grew up with David Attenborough. I don't think he was part of Nova, but there was a lot of nature shows. And I always enjoyed the nature shows too. Now my favorite ones was always about the small stuff, the weird things that they found, stuff in the ocean or like little bugs or little creatures. Most of the time, all you see nature shows nowadays, you just talk about the big stuff, not the small stuff. And I can't believe David Attenborough's still around. He has that voice. You know what I mean? You grow up with that voice. You know that voice. Got my infinite water pool over here, so I'm gonna try to put my fish down somewhere. Gotta head back because it's becoming nighttime. I need to stay awake actually in game, because if you don't sleep for a couple of days in a row, maybe up to 3 days in a row, you have these weird flying things that'll chase you down. I can't remember the name of them. But they have items that can drop too, but I don't know what the items are for. Actually, let's go to sleep first. And I need to figure out where can I build a smoker house. That's a good question, but there is something I would like to do. Is I need to go and grab some food and breed my animals. Alright, some seeds. Let's go ahead and take a stack of 64. And that's all the seeds I need. Carrots and potatoes. Apparently, potatoes will allow pigs to follow you too. Didn't know that. It must be new. Some wheat, of course. Yeah, let's grab a whole stack. That's all I need. Sheep and cows use wheat. The pigs will use potatoes or carrots. And of course the chickens, the seeds. Hey chickies. How's everybody doing down here? Laying eggs constantly? They all have mates this time. Oh, my EXP. You need chickens for food and feathers so you can make arrows. For crossbows and all that stuff. Alright, let's go over here and breed the other animals. Yeah, this is probably considered a waste of wood, but the under wall is nothing but raw wood, and this is raw wood. But I do have a farm, so I'm not too worried about it. You just gotta wait for everything to grow. Is there any more? There you go. Cow. Yeah, you need the cows to make enchantment tables or the bookshelves. Oh, there you go. Apparently there's berry bushes on the PlayStation 4 edition of this game. I found berry bushes. And you can replant them on regular soil. And I think it has to be grass covered like this. So yeah, I was like, berry bushes, but they hurt you though, so be careful if you find them. They're usually red berries. You can break them, and then you get berries for them. But they do have a chance to hurt you, so you have to be careful. Go ahead and pick up all this. I like to take Doge with me, but I'm afraid I might lose him. So he stays in the house. Alright, put my stuff away. Start cooking these clay so I can get some bricks made up. I didn't put my seeds away. Old seeds. Alright, so where did I put the other clay? Here? Yeah. Got lots of clay, but it takes a lot to build brick blocks. It does take a bit. Oh, I need to put that other coal up. Yeah, I got lots of coal. Lasts a little while. Oh, my eggs, oh well. Keep them on me for now. I don't think you can use this for clay, can you? No, dang it. It's only for smelting, which is kind of a waste of a block, don't you think? In my personal opinion, it's a waste of a block. Have it have more uses besides just this. That's kind of lame. My fish bucket. Well, I guess normal furnaces it is then. Smokers won't work. Smokers are only used for food. That seems like a waste of blocks, though. Why would you do that? And this right here, it doesn't do a lot. You can put blocks in here, but it just gives you like what you can build in the crafting bench anyways. Some of these blocks are very redundant. And I'm wondering if they got another couple of tables, which is the smithing table and the fletching table, or the fletching table. Which if you know what fletching is, it's for making arrows and bolts. So they have a whole table for building bolts and arrows. Then they have a whole table for smithing. So I'm guessing it'll be like somewhere to build metal tools and armor. What is that? Beetroot soup. Okay. Yeah, here's the smithing table. That costs 2 iron and wood, but this has no use right now. Not at the moment. And there's a fletching table, which is 2 flint and wood. Now I'm thinking this is for making arrows. There's arrows on the side of it. There's a bow, feathers and stuff. So, yeah. That's what I think it's for. Alright. Might build up a little bit more levels before I do this. Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. We didn't get very much done, but we did get the map mostly explored. Off camera, I'm going to finish up the center. And I'm going to build a little bit of a wizard's tower. Tear all this down, put it over here. Then we'll have this space for something else. But I think it'll be cool with a little wizard's tower. As you know, if you've been following my Minecraft series, I don't have a way to do the they keep coming from over there. I'm wondering if I keep going that way, will I find their base? Do they even have a base? But if you've been following my Minecraft episodes, you know that I can't record myself building anything in time lapse. Like most of the time, most YouTubers have 2 accounts, which I have 2 accounts of Minecraft. I can have one guy floating in the air in creative mode, recording me down here building something in time lapse. So you get to see the whole process of the build, all in like within a minute, or even less, depending on. And but I don't have that option. Only got one Elgato capture card. and my wife's computer is getting kind of old. It needs to be upgraded, and it will not. It can't. I don't think it can play Minecraft very well. Not though in the current state it is. That computer's getting up to about 8 years old now. My computer right now is about 3.5, 4 years old. I wonder, will this ruin? Yeah, it'll ruin my water, it won't it? Maybe somewhere put this fish. Bucket old fish. There's no water holes over here, so I guess I'll just... Actually, yes, I do have a place. In my actual fishing hole. Forgot about that. Alright, salmon. Enjoy your new home. There you go. Enjoy. Hey, I hope that fish actually stays. So it actually is a fishing hole. Go ahead and take some of this. Alright guys, well, I think I'll end it here. Like I said, I was going to try to build that off camera. Work on a smoker room. That's why I'm cooking those bricks for the clay. Till we get bricks going. It's expensive, but it takes 4 bricks to make 1 brick block. So yeah, it's kind of expensive. And now I'm almost try off camera to finish up the map. Not unless you guys want me to save that part for on camera, so we can go on an adventure to finish up the map. Maybe make the map bigger, and then go into new areas that will be exposed. But I'll leave that up to you guys. That's why I'm going to. It's at the end of my Minecraft week, which is Saturday. My open world adventure building survival game. Alright guys, well, if you enjoyed the content, I highly recommend you guys subscribe, because there's going to be more adventures like this, or even more later on. More craziness, like finding the Ender Dragon, or the Wither, or going to the Nether. Ooh, look forward to that one. Probably die a million times, so be warned. So, and I am trying to get to 1,000 subscribers. I'm 9 months in right now, and out of my 12 months that YouTube gives to make you, basically allow you to be monetized by on their end. So help me out, guys. If you enjoy the content and want to help out a fellow human being, a friend, a YouTuber, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that like button too, because that like button helps me out a lot more than you think. YouTube sees how its watch time and the like buttons. So if you watch my video for like 10 to 20 minutes, or even the whole length of the video, which I'd rather have you guys do, you go into the and then you hit that like button, and YouTube sees that, and what happens, they're like, oh, people are actually interested in this video. They're actually staying and watching it and liking the video. That means that YouTube will recommend my content to new audiences, new people. Then I can get more subscribers. So yay. And let's go on the third person here. And if next that subscribe button, you'll see a bell icon off in that direction over there. Or down and down that direction down there. You hit that the bell icon, then you become part of the Meerkat Nation notification squad. And when that happens, you get notifications for everything uploaded, so you don't miss any of these awesome adventures. And I've been rambling on a long time here, so each and every one of you have an awesome day mining and looting and building. And I'll see you later. Bye bye. Wave. Meerkat wave. Alright.